Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for another reading. I hope that everybody is doing well. Today we have just a reading about a guidance. So we'll see what kind of information comes through, what kind of messages you need to receive at this moment, okay? We have 3 piles today. We have pile number 1 with grounding, we have pile number 2 with focus, and pile number 3 with soul writing. So feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading on your guidance that you need to receive right now. Okay, so let's see what kind of messages come through for you guys. Right here you guys chose this card with the word grounding, and this image is so beautiful, and I'm getting kind of the message from this image right here, like there is something that's sprouting from the ground, there's something that's growing, there's something that there's like light being like shown on. It's kind of like this tree is receiving the sunlight and it's helping it grow from the ground. That's kind of the like energies that I'm picking up. But let's see what this is about. What kind of guidance do you need to receive at this moment for your current situation, pile number 1? Okay, we're gonna begin with some of your oracle cards first. So for your first card here, we have take time to breathe out. Okay. And for your second card, you guys have it's time to release negativity. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you have been going through a kind of a period of a lot. I'm hearing it was emotionally a lot, and I feel like with this grounding card, it's maybe time for you guys to really like breathe out and to kind of relax a bit more, because I feel like emotionally there have been a lot of things going on in your life. There have been maybe a lot of like, I'm hearing traumas that have been brought up to the surface, or not trauma, maybe not like that extreme, but in general there were like a lot of emotions awoken for you. It was like it was just a period of where it was emotionally overwhelming for you guys, I'm hearing, okay? There was a lot going on emotionally for you guys, and the guidance that you need to hear right now is that, guys, you need to take a breather, okay? You need to breathe out, kind of ground yourself, relax a little bit, and just release like this negative energy. I feel like for a lot of you, it's just you guys have been maybe stuck in the cycle of just feeling very negative, and I'm hearing it's maybe hard even to get out of the bed in the morning, or it's just hard. Mainly I'm just getting the energy of just feeling emotionally overwhelmed, having a lot of stress and anxiety, like feeling very stressful, and your guidance for this moment is to ground yourself and to like breathe out, really like take time to breathe out, relax yourself. I feel like a lot of you have not spent time relaxing lately, have not focused on yourself, and really like just taking some time off to just like breathe out, you know, and to just enjoy life. So I feel like for your current guidance, there's just a big message of you guys needing to take some time off, taking some time to relax, taking time to like breathe. And this could, you know, you could do this in many ways. It can be going out for a hike. It's very beneficial when we feel stress and anxiety and emotional overwhelming is to go on hikes, be in natures, be in mountains, or just be in general, be in nature, or spend time with animals, spend time with people that you feel very close to, because that way we kind of like take this, we release this negative energy, and in exchange we recharge with very positive and beautiful energy, okay? That's the first messages that I'm getting for you guys. Let's take a look at your other cards. We have here beauty for you guys, okay? Interesting message that I'm getting. And you also have life purpose. Okay, I see what this is about. I feel like a lot of you are stressed out about your life direction right now. I feel like a lot of you are stressed out if you are on the right path, if you are like on the way to do your life's purpose, you know. It's kind of the energy of like, am I on the right path? Am I doing this right? Like, is this really like my life's purpose? It's just, I feel like that's what you guys are currently stressed about. And maybe what you do, like, about your life's purpose, what you guys are doing right now could have to do something with your beauty, or like your appearance might take part into it, okay? That's kind of the message that I'm getting. But also, your guidance right now is to take time to like focus, like really focus on yourself. And this could be also in the form of, you know, doing something with your appearance, like going for a nice haircut, you know, or getting your nails done, getting a relaxing massage. But there is a huge energy of you guys needing to like focus on yourself right now and relaxing, okay? Really like just splurging on yourself, because I see that a lot of you are concerned here. And we have here the tree, which is a synchronicity. I feel like a lot of you are concerned whether something is growing, whether like your life's purpose is actually like progressing, you're actually on the right move, you're in the right direction. And as I mentioned, this could have to do something with your beauty or your appearance, but in general, I feel like your guidance right now is to just like take a step back, to breathe out, and you know, like splurge on yourself. You know, if you have been wanting to get a haircut for a long time, or have been wanting to like kind of treat yourself for a long time, I feel like it's really time for you guys to do that right now, just to relax and to like splurge on yourself. You know, take a day where you just like, you know, do very relaxing things, like you're going for a hike, you're you know, you're taking a bath, you're going to the spa, that kind of energy for you guys. I feel like that's the guidance that you need to receive. But let's take a look at your tarot cards next. I'm really excited to see more. Okay, we have here the Ace of Cups for your first card. I feel like in general, you guys really, your heart, I feel like, has been blocked. And maybe a lot of you have tried to suppress your emotion, and it's just like coming up to the surface right now, and you just cannot suppress it anymore. You cannot like, I don't know, can you see like how this woman is kind of like, I feel like she's like suppressing emotions, even though the Ace of Cups is about like overflowing with emotions. I mean, I feel like that's what the Ace of Cups is about. And I feel like a lot of you have tried to suppress your emotion, but it's just coming to the surface right now, and you just cannot like, you know, suppress it anymore, and it's all really coming out. And also your guidance is just let it out, you know. That's, if you feel like crying, let it out, okay? Next for you, we have here the Emperor. Okay, I want to take a look at all of the cards before I start talking. We also have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, I see. We have the Four of Swords. And lastly, we have the Page of Wands. Okay. Definitely, you guys have been very stressed out lately. Okay, the Emperor, to me, represents some control, you know, trying to be in control, trying to be on top of things. And I feel like a lot of you have been just trying to like have as much control in your life as possible, but it's just come to the point where you're just exhausted of like all of this control, and always like trying to control things, and trying to like make everything perfect, trying to just like be on top of everything. It has been really hard on you, and I see that you guys are really struggling here with finding an answer to something. Or I'm also getting the message that maybe some of you have like are so into your emotions that you cannot see like the way out of it is right here. You know, the key is right here. If you guys just like lifted your head up and saw, it would be like so easy, right? And Spirit is just like, I feel like a lot of you also just need really good sleep, okay? A lot of you have not been getting good sleep, have been, I'm hearing your brain has been just overly stimulated with emotions and concerns, and really, I feel like you guys are just going through it. Some of you might be feeling disappointed about something right now, or you're just kind of like feeling like, wow, like it's kind of the energy of like you feel like you lack support from the universe, or you lack support just in general. And it kind of sometimes for you guys even maybe feels like you're doing everything alone, and like you have to do everything alone, and you have to be like your own supporter, you know, and that's really hard at times for you guys, I feel like. And right now your guidance is to just like let it all out, okay? Breathe out and just kind of like, I feel like because you guys are so overwhelmed with your emotions, you did not see how to, I guess, fix the problem, is what I'm getting. And if you just took a step back, if you just relaxed for a few days, if you just didn't think about it for a few days, I feel like you would be able to approach this matter with a much clearer like head, and be able to find the solution a lot easier, okay? That's also a message that I'm getting. Next for you, we have roots. Oh my god, there's a lot about trees with you guys. So a lot about nature, a lot about trees. That's very interesting. And we also have healing. Okay, so it's just that a lot of you have been just going through a period of healing, I see. Especially with the tree and the roots. I feel like you guys really had to like get down to the roots, to something, to a problem, to an issue. And there was really like not an easier way for you guys to approach this or to like fix this, I feel like. So I feel like a lot of you have been just going through a lot of healing, and I see that, okay? And I see that it's overwhelming. I see that it's really hard at times, and it feels lonely, and it feels you guys are lacking support. But Spirit is saying just like you kind of just need to relax, because I'm also getting the message that maybe things like seem that they're worse than they are just because you focus on them too much. If you took a step back and tried to like focus your attention to some other things in your life, you will realize that, you know, it's like not as bad as you thought. That's kind of the message that I'm getting, okay? Yeah, I feel like a lot of you just kind of need to like play a little bit and be a little bit more playful and not take things too seriously. Okay, and for your last two cards, we have here, I surge on the uprising wave of love here. And we also have from nothing to everything. Okay, you guys are just really worried about whether something is gonna work out and whether like your life's purpose is actually possible, because I see that you guys are actually in alignment with your life's purpose. So whatever you're doing right now is your life's purpose, okay? I feel like a lot of you are concerned whether you're on the right path, and the answer is yes, you are on the right path. But you know, it's inevitable for us to come across obstacles and to come across maybe like some stagnation and just things like needing more time to work out than we thought they would need. So I feel like your guidance for right now is to just relax. And also I'm hearing the message of don't be afraid to like spend money on yourself. Maybe a lot of you are struggling with spending money on yourself and spending money on that haircut or on that pedicure, you know what I mean? So the message for you is to just like take some time off and really like you know, nurture yourself and treat yourself, splurge on yourself, go into nature and spend time grounding yourself, releasing all of these negative emotions, because I see that you guys have bottled up way too much, okay? You guys have just bottled up way too much, tried to stay on top of things way too much to the point where you now feel just exhausted and you just feel so tired and like you're lost. But I feel like all you guys just need is some proper sleep, some proper like taking care of yourself, some proper like nourishment, and you guys are going to be back on your feet, okay? So that's your guidance for you guys. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye guys. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your guidance that you need to receive right now. So let's see what kind of messages come through for you guys. First of all, you guys chose this card right here with focus. And I'm getting the message that a lot of you are focused on something right now. You're really like kind of into the mood of getting something done, really determined to make something work, or you're just putting a lot of your focus, a lot of your effort on something. You're feeling very motivated, you're feeling very driven. That's kind of the first messages that I'm getting. And I'm also getting the message that I'm hearing meditation could be helpful for some of you. If you maybe have been struggling with focusing lately, then I'm hearing that meditation and a little bit of like quiet time can help you guys improve your focus right now. Okay, but let's take a look at your cards and see what your guidance is about, pile number 2. Okay, first we have here conclusions are within reach. Beautiful. And I love how the colors match. And we also have show the world the real you. Okay. Okay, definitely a lot of you have been focusing on something. I feel like a lot of you have been focusing on preparing something to show to the world. Okay, so whether this is in a form of a project, maybe you guys have been writing something, putting something together, like something that you guys want to show to the world. I see you guys really like being on your desk and just working day and night, focusing on something that you guys want to show to the world. And it's like a part of yourself. It's you. I feel like a lot of you have poured your heart and soul into whatever you have been making, whatever you guys have been creating, and you're really just ready to show it to the world, you know. And here with conclusions are within reach, I feel like you're almost done, you're almost ready, like you're almost just preparing the last few things, you know, doing the finishing touches into showing your creation to the world. Okay, that's the kind of first messages that I'm getting for you guys. For your next card, you guys have lighten your load. Okay, so you definitely have been very busy lately. And for your next card here, we have happiness. Okay, so your guidance right now is to not overwork yourself. Okay, I do see that a lot of you have been like working on something to the point where you like have really like overworked yourself, and you kind of feel like you're on the edge of like burning out. And that's why I think you guys needed some meditation. And I knew it. Like a lot of you maybe have been just like working way too much, and you have kind of like even lost a bit of like touch with yourself because you guys have been working so much, and you have been like just too focused on work is what I'm getting. And your guidance right now is to be a little bit like take some time off, okay, because you're almost done. Your guides are telling you it's okay if you just take a little bit of a break, you know. It's okay if you just like take a day off, to take a pause from this and to do something fun. Maybe I feel like you guys haven't like had fun in a very long time. Your focus has been I feel like a lot of you have been focused a lot on work lately, and maybe that's what life is like requiring of you right now, and you felt like you couldn't take time off. But it's almost like you're almost at the end of like this thing that you guys are working on, and Spirit is saying that you can take some time off, okay? And also another guidance for you guys, again with the meditation, I feel like a lot of you could use a lot of meditation. Not a lot, but just like in the morning, if you can like do meditation for 10 minutes, because it could also help you improve your focus and also help you clear out your thoughts, clear out your head a little bit before you start your day, okay? Let's take a look at your other cards. We're going to take a look at your tarot now. First, we have here the Page of Pentacles. Okay. I want to take a look at all of the cards, and then we'll get into the meaning. Next, we have here the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful, you guys. Definitely you need to spend some time with people. Okay. We have Two of Swords here. We have Three of Cups. Wow. A lot about you spending time with other people, actually. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So here with the Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, you guys have definitely been focused so much on work right now that maybe even some of you have like not paid a lot of attention to your friends, not paid a lot of attention to your family. So some people in your life have been might have been feeling a little bit left out from your side, but you know, that's okay, because we all have our like own lives, and you know, we need to put that first. But for you guys, it's just like a lot of your attention has been too much on work, I feel like, and it's to the point where you kind of feel like you're kind of like out of touch with the other people in your life. And your guidance right now is to just like, you know, I'm getting the message you can be both successful and still have relationships, still have connections in your life. So Spirit is saying for you to really take time, and if you haven't seen your family in a long time, if you haven't seen your friends in a long time, in general, if you just haven't spent time having fun in a long time, then your guidance right now is to do that. It's to focus more on being with friends, being with family, having a bit more fun, and not just isolating yourself on hard work. And you know, of course, hard work is also very important, but you know, 1 or 2 hours in the day won't hurt you, is what I'm hearing. Like, to spend time having fun, because I feel like a lot of you like don't really like mind being so focused on work, but it's just kind of like getting to the point where you're really close to burning out, and it's to just better take a bit of a step back before you burn out, rather than burn out and then it's like a lot harder to get back into like that motivation. I feel like a lot of you need to learn to work and then take breaks, work and take breaks, okay? That's kind of the messages that I'm getting for you. Next here we have sacrifice. Okay. And we also have force. With Mars, definitely you guys have been just kind of like too focused on work, is mainly what I'm getting. And you have kind of like left out some people, haven't contacted them in a long time. With this sacrifice card, it kind of feels like you're sacrificing your social life, or you're sacrificing the people in your life for work. To me, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. And you know, I feel like whatever you're working on, like you're almost there, you're almost like finished with it, and maybe that's why you kind of like want to push through and get it over with. But Spirit is saying just like, you know, it's not gonna hurt you if you take a little bit of time off, you know. That's kind of the message that I'm getting. It's like, but what you guys are working on, I want to mention, it's definitely has the potential to be very successful, especially because we have the King of Pentacles here, and show the world the real you. It's like you guys are really ready to show the world what you have. You guys are ready to show the world your talents, your potential, your hard work. I feel like that's why you guys are really focused on it, because this thing, this craft means a lot to you, okay? Because I feel like you guys have really poured your heart and soul into this. Some of you, I'm getting that you could be writing something, but you have really poured like your life story in this, I'm getting. And of course it's gonna mean a lot to you, and you guys want to sacrifice many things so that it's like so perfect. But just your guidance is, before you burn out, it's better to take a bit of a break. Okay, and for your last two cards here, we have I don't know how to pronounce this. I have so many struggles with pronouncing some words, but it's like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Okay, I hope that you guys can read this card. Let me focus it for you. Okay, I hope that you can read that. And also, you guys have one more card. Just let me focus the camera. I'm so sorry. Okay. For your next card, we have Merciful Mother Jamal. I feel like that's how you pronounce it. I hope that's right. I'm getting have mercy on yourself, honestly. I feel like a lot of you have been just like overworking yourself, and maybe being even a little bit too hard with yourself. And with this word grace, it's like grace and mercy. Have grace and mercy on yourself. I'm getting like, just be easier on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be like so pushy with yourself. You know, if you need time off, take the time off, and then you always can get back into it, because I feel like a lot of you are very disciplined. You're very kind of like even a bit too strict with yourself, but Spirit is just saying if you need a little bit of time off, it's okay to take it and then get back into work, okay? That's the message that I have for you guys. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment, and I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys chose this pile, that this is going to be your guidance for you at the moment, okay? So you guys chose this card right here, which says soul writing, and this makes me think that a lot of you are writing something right now. Maybe you're writing a book, you're writing a song. I'm also hearing cookbook. Maybe some of you, like, that's gonna be very specific, but I just got the image of a cookbook. Or you could like be writing like recipes or something like that, but a lot of you, I feel like, are writing something. Again, could be writing a book, could be writing like songs, music, just in general you're writing something right now. That's kind of the message that I'm getting. And I'm also realizing that here, I don't know if you can see, but it says the word truth right here. I hope that you guys can see. So you're definitely writing something that's like very like dear to your heart, and it's like really like something that you guys are passionate about, very something like you're pouring your life story into this, I'm getting. Let's take a look at your cards and see what your guidance is for today. We have here the end of a tough cycle approaches. Beautiful. And also we have believe in the impossible. Okay, with this like soul writing, and in the beginning I mentioned like you guys are writing like your life story. I feel like your life has had a lot of ups and downs, okay? It hasn't been really like a straight line. You know where you're going, and things are always working. Things are like, you're always on top of things. I feel like a lot of you went through recently a lot of struggles, but I'm getting, use this as inspiration to write. Use this as inspiration to pour your story into a message for other people, because I feel like your story is going to be very inspirational to other people. And with this believe in the impossible, I feel like you guys don't know how far you can actually go and how big this thing can grow. I'm getting the message of use your struggles, use your kind of like trauma, your hardships, use them for inspiration, use them to write, use them to create, because it can be very big for you. I feel like your story is very inspirational. Your story is very could inspire a lot of people, okay? And a lot of people could resonate with it. So it will be very helpful for you to share your story. But I feel like also for you, it could be just very like, it's what you're supposed to do. It's what you're meant to do, what your calling is. I feel like it's to write and share things through words, through your voice. I feel like a lot of you, your life's purpose could have to do with you sharing your story, okay? But here with the end of the tough cycle approaches and belief in the impossible, Spirit is wanting me to remind you to have faith that things will get better. That this kind of like tough period of your life was to inspire you and to kind of push you in your life's purpose. And from now on, things will get better for you guys, okay? Things will finally look up for you guys. I'm getting the message of like your angels are giving you a very big and warm hug right now, and I can honestly feel it, and it feels so magical and so beautiful. But let's take a look at your other cards and see about your guidance. For your next card here, wow, we have manifestation. This is so beautiful, you guys. Okay, I love your pile already. This is gonna be a very inspiring reading, I feel like. And we also have here reconciliation, okay? I'm getting an image of you and your future self reconciling or getting into touch. Okay, that's kind of the first, with this reconciling, that's what I'm getting. The second thing is that there is going to be a huge manifestation that comes to your life. And this is going to be a very big and transformative manifestation. It's not just a manifestation like I'm manifesting this bag, or I'm manifesting like, you know, like this pair of like designer shoes. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be a really big and life-changing transformation and manifestation for you guys, especially with the end of a tough cycle approaches. I feel like you guys are really going to be stepping into a cycle of where things are working that seems like it's so magical, because believe in the impossible and a manifestation. There's a huge manifestation coming for you guys, something that like even seems impossible that could happen, you know, something that really seems like it's wow, like this is so life-changing. And with reconciliation, I feel like your present self right now are connecting with your future self. So there is like that energy. I feel like a lot of you have like an image of where you want to go, where you want to be, and you're finally like kind of like stepping into that person. You're being that person. There's no longer gonna be a difference between you right now and your future self, is what I'm getting. There's a huge reconciliation with you and your future self right now, or I guess like your future self kind of becoming your current self, you know what I mean? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. For your first card, we have here the Seven of Cups. Okay. Next, we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords. Okay, a lot of you are just really worried whether something is gonna work, I feel like. Wow. Guys, we have the Nine of Cups. Do you know what this means? It means a dream. It means the manifestation come true. Literally, the Nine of Cups, the meaning is just like you're getting your manifestation, your biggest manifestation possible, you have it. And we have here the believe in the impossible manifestation. So I don't know, I don't think I need to tell you what this means. Next we have the Lovers. Okay, and we actually have one more card for you guys, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so let me just adjust the cards and I will get into your message. Okay, I'm sorry, but I just want them to be like really well aligned. So, okay, so what I'm getting here for you guys is that you're like really like worried either if something is gonna work or which path you should take. It's kind of like, what do I choose? It's like a lot of things are possible for you guys, and you guys kind of, I see you guys kind of making a choice, but I also see you guys, I mentioned you have went through a lot of difficult cycles, and this Nine of Swords, it's like you guys have been praying just so much. I see you guys at night like not being able to sleep and just praying that this thing will work, praying that things will get better, praying that things will work out. I feel like a lot of you were concerned whether your manifestations and your visions will come true, whether you will be able to succeed in what you wanted. And we have here the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, okay, which is beautiful. It means a dream come true, it means a manifestation. And I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, this could have to do with your money and your career. You have been manifesting something about your career, your finances. And the Queen of Swords here, it's like you guys are really like just ready to like do this, and these flags kind of stick out to me. It's like also to me means like you're ready to travel somewhere, you're ready to go somewhere, you're just ready to do it, okay? And I do feel like there was an end of a cycle that happened for you guys, and especially here with the Lovers and reconciliation. Again, I'm getting the message of you getting in touch with your future self, or you and your future self becoming one, and now your future self is your present. That's kind of a message that I'm getting for you guys, but there is definitely a huge manifestation coming for you guys, okay? something that you guys have been imagining, something you guys have been wishing about. It's coming, okay? You guys really need to trust it, because it's coming for you guys. Wow. And we have Leo, I will. So Leo, to me, I'm just getting the message that your dreams are possible, you guys, okay? Your dreams are possible. Believe in the impossible. I will, you know, it will happen. Just have confidence in it, and that it will work. And Leo, to me, and especially with this card, it kind of represents fame and recognition. And I mentioned in the beginning that some of you could be working towards writing something, or you're writing kind of like a book, you're writing songs, you're writing something. I'm even hearing doing podcasts or using your voice and your words for something. And that's going to be very, very big and very successful for you guys, okay? Next we have benefits. Jupiter returns. So Jupiter is the planet of luck, okay? And I feel like it's definitely stepping, like Jupiter is stepping into your luck is what I'm hearing. Like things are gonna seem, and also Leo luck. There is a lot about luck with your pile here. Something that you will really benefit from, okay? There is gonna be an outcome that will be very beneficial for you, that will work in your favor. And the things will finally, you know, the end of a tough cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new one. There is a beautiful new beginning for you guys, okay? And for your last two cards, we have here the courage of your love. Oh, beautiful. Oh my God. And then we have commitment. Okay, you guys are definitely ready to commit to something. Because we have the end of a tough cycle, I feel like you guys are ready to commit to a new beginning. Especially with the Queen of Swords, you guys could be also ready to commit to a new contract, which will be very beneficial for you, which will bring you a lot of success, a lot of fame, a lot of recognition. And with this, the courage of your love, I feel like your story is so inspiring, you guys, okay? And Spirit is telling me to have the courage for you to show your story, show your love for something, show your passion to the world, because it's going to be very successful, okay? It's going to be huge for you guys. There's a huge change, a huge transformation in your life. I really see you guys just one day being like, in your current life, normal life, and the next day you see yourself surrounded by so much fame and so much success. I really feel like your pile has potential to be extremely famous and be in the public eye, okay? I feel like that's what you guys are meant to do. And Spirit is saying keep doing what you're doing, because what you're doing is right. Just the tough cycles that you guys have been, and all of the obstacles have been to inspire you, have been here to create your story, have been here to get you to where you want to be in the future, okay? And there's a beautiful, again, reconciliation, I feel like union with your future self, and a huge life-changing manifestation coming for you guys. And as I said that there was 1313 on the screen, so definitely 13 represents death, definitely the end of a tough cycle and a beginning of a new one. So I'm so happy for you guys. I hope that this message resonated with you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye guys.